we can, there we go. All right, so let's pray us in. So, this is what I know. God is wonderful, life is wonderful, and I am part of this wonderful, beautiful energy. And so is each and every person here, Brian, Sibley, and Barbara, and any people who are affiliated with this group. I enfold them in this oneness, and we claim uh, from this appointed beautiful time together um, a chance to unburden our hearts and to uplift center of the heart, because center of the heart is an idea in the mind of God that's divine and holy, and we're just here to draw together one mind. When one or more are gathered, miracles happen. So we are praying for our leadership, our Reverend Miriam Morris, who's our senior minister, our practitioner corps, our our lovely core council, made up of some very special women, one of which is here. And I also pray for our congregation and those who are a part of our congregation already, who said yes, and those who are waiting to discover us so that we can grow and service the needs of this community beautifully and with God's help. So I'm so grateful for this truth that we can just tap into this oneness, draw all this strength, all this support, all this love, all this guidance and wisdom. And our Master of Ceremonies, Brian, is going to lead us in prayer and teach us something wonderful. And I just know that this time together is blessed and mightily blessed. And so I surrender these words into the keeping of the Most High, knowing that this will be rendered beautifully, manifested most magnificently, and it will reverberate throughout time, space, and the universe. This love, this light, this divine purpose, and this holy entity known as center of the heart. So I let go and let God, I let go and let it be, and we say together, and so it is.
And so
Amen.
it is.
Okay, take it
Ro-
away.
Roxy, you have no idea how appropriate your background is there for my talk.
Really? Okay,
Oh
cool.
yeah, here we go.
All right.
All righty, here we are again, and our topic today is. Oh, didn't advance. Hold on. Okay. Hey, there we go. The magnitude of the universe. That kind of looks like your background. And we've touched on different topics about physics in our talks before. Today, I'd like to talk about interstellar travel and the sheer magnitude of the universe. As we dream of exploring distant galaxies and unlocking the secrets of the universe, it is crucial to confront the significant challenge that lives before us. The biggest one, the problem with distances in the universe and interstellar travel. Okay, that sounds like a heavy topic, doesn't it? Let's pause for a minute on a lighter note. Where do bad rainbows go? Anyone? Prism. But don't worry, it's a light sentence and it gives them time to reflect. Okay.
That's fine, Brian. That was good. I have to acknowledge.
Okay. On August 25th, 2012, humanity became an interstellar species. There was no fanfare or galactic welcome party as a humble robotic probe, the Voyager 1 spacecraft, crossed an invisible threshold. It slipped between the region dominated by the physics of the sun and into the thin milieu of plasma between the stars, the heliopause. I don't know if you can see my pointer here. There's the sun, there's us on the Earth. It's taken Voyager 1 35 years from when it was launched in 1977 to reach where it was in 2012. And the heliopause is the very edge of our solar system. And then there's the Oort cloud beyond that, which is just a bunch of swirling matter, what was left over from various stars. It took 35 years to reach the point traveling at approximately 35,000 miles an hour. Okay, so we're going to play a game. To put the challenge of interstellar travel in perspective, let's build a scale model of our local neighborhood. This would work far better were we in the same room. Let's have 3 willing volunteers. Well, we've got 4 and Sibylle just disappeared, but we can do this. Okay, who wants to be the sun? I'm going to put Reverend Miriam as the sun. She's going to stand in the middle. You're going to stand in the middle of the room here. You're going to be the sun, Reverend. Our next volunteer will play the part of the earth. I'm thinking Roxy. Roxy, you stand about 3 feet away from Miriam. Okay. Now, our last volunteer, that's our solar system. Okay, 3 feet away. That, by the way, that 3 feet represents 93 million miles from the sun to the earth. And our last volunteer will represent Proxima Centauri, which actually, this says AC, that's Alpha Centauri. That's another name for, actually, Proxima Centauri is the nearest star to our star and our solar system. So that's the very nearest one. So we're going to need someone to stand where Alpha Centauri is. I'm thinking Sharp. Okay, you're going to stand where Alpha Centauri is. So let's see. We're talking about how far is it? By the way, it is 4.246 light years away. And light travels in a vacuum in space at 186,282 miles per second. So where do you think you would stand, Shar, in our model? We've got the Earth 3 feet away. Miriam is the sun.
Did you forward this, Brian? I'm only seeing the magnitude of the universe, so.
I'm sharing a screen that says Voyager 1 on it.
Voyager
I-
1.
I
Oh, okay,
see it.
so that is correct. Okay,
So you're
Right,
not
right.
seeing the whole screen?
no.
And I'm supposed to figure out how far I am away from what?
Is that better, Miriam?
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
okay. I guess I'm not.
I enlarge it. Shar, it doesn't matter. You will never guess how far away you're going to stand. So you would stand where Proxima
Okay.
Centauri is. We would have to pack you a lunch. It'd take you in my car. We'd have to drive over 200 miles away.
I
Say
want
to-
peanut butter and jelly.
You got it. We'd have to go to San Diego to represent how far away Alpha Centauri would be from Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, that's a long way. It would take Voyager 1 80,000 years to reach Proxima Centauri if that were its destination. It's not its destination, but think about how long that is. We're talking about going from Earth to the nearest star. Modern humans were still in Africa 80,000 years ago. Europe and Asia were domains of Neanderthals and Denisovans. That encompasses the appearance of abstract language, development of art and music, the beginnings of monumental construction, the spread of agriculture, the birth of cities, and the last few thousand years, the awakening of written history. Everything that we can associate with modern humans, our culture, our ways of living, even our ways of thinking, can be contained in the length of a single voyage to our nearest star. That's a long way. For decades, scientists, engineers, and dreamers have worked to develop technologies that can radically expand our presence outside the solar system, which ends, as we talked about, right here. As we mentioned, the Voyager just reached the edge of our solar system.
Wow.
Yeah. But guess what? They all face one enormous challenge: the brain-breaking enormity of the cosmos. Sustained interstellar travel is simply beyond the means of our technology, and any reasonable projection of anything will develop over the next few generations. Thankfully, though, I've got good news too. That doesn't mean our space dreams are dead. to quote a Crosby, Stills and Nash song. Miriam, you'll remember. And the near term, we'll have to learn to love the one you're with and stop looking beyond to impossible frontiers and instead turn our curious eyes and minds to the wonders and mysteries of our own solar system. We're already on our way to mastering the solar system as we can send spacecraft pretty much anywhere in it we want, as long as we have the budget for it. We've already learned more in half a century of discovery that has no precedent in human history. A fact we can easily forget in our pursuit of interstellar dreams, which are near impossible at the present. In 2016, Elon Musk revealed an audacious plan to place 1 million people on Mars in 4,200 years. At the International Astronomical Congress in Guadalajara, Mexico, Mars is 212.23 million miles from Earth. Part of this motivation is to preserve the human species in the event of a catastrophe. In 2016, Elon Musk also said, if there's a third world war, we want to make sure there's enough of a seed of human civilization somewhere else to bring it back and shorten the length of the Dark Ages. Thinking about SpaceX, which a lot of them have been launched just a little bit up the coast from us, the rockets. He says, Elon Musk, you want to wake up in the morning and think the future is going to be great. I love that. And that's what's being, and that's what being a spacefaring civilization is all about. It's about believing in the future and thinking that the future will be better than the past. And I can't think of anything more exciting than going out there and being among the stars. Miriam, I'm glad you came today because you'll remember our buddy here, James Swanless.
I love him. Yeah.
He is such a great guy. He invented the Voyager Tarot in 1984. And he's never updated it, by the way. But that was a very cutting edge tarot deck at the time. And he's visited Santa Barbara numerous times. He's appeared on my group, the Santa Barbara Tarot Circle, at one point. Anyway, why did he choose to name his tarot deck Voyager Tarot? He did it in honor of Voyager 1. He felt that it was a perfect metaphor for navigating the internal universe. In a sense, that's the point, a never-ending attraction of exploring space. The more we learn about what is out there, the more we learn about our internal space. The more we search for God and meaning in the external world, the more we will be drawn closer to an understanding of our place in the universe and our reunification with spirit. Let's keep our vision on high matters and wonder about the universe with the knowledge that God is with us and that we are an integral part of creation. I want to close with a quote from the NASA Tumblr account. This is right on the page there. You are made of stardust. Though the billions of people on Earth may come from different areas, we share a common heritage. We're all made of stardust. From the carbon in our DNA to the calcium in our bones, nearly all the elements in our bodies have been forged in the fiery hearts and death throes of stars. Let's see, we're gonna stop share. Where the heck are we? Oh boy.
Sounds like me on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. We're back. So that's a long way to go. Spent 80 years of interstellar travel here in about, what, 10 minutes? Okay, back to Earth. Back to center of the heart. Let's have a prayer. Divine Spirit, thank you for being with us in our exploration of your creation. Help us understand that wherever we go, you will be with us, and that all paths will eventually lead back to you. Hear our prayers for center of the heart. Bless all that constitutes our center of the heart. Cause our center to be a sacred space, full of enlightenment and protection. Bless Reverend Marion Morse, our practitioners, core council, volunteers, musicians, staff, tenants, and all of our works that spring from you. At the risk of being redundant, let 2023 be the year that all drainage issues are fixed and paid for without new debt. Service attendance at the Center of the Heart doubles out of 2022. Thank you for our successes to date. Our pool of happy, qualified, energetic volunteers grows so that no one is ever overburdened. Donations and new revenue sources increase dramatically. Divine Spirit, guide our behavior and delivery of your blessings so that when we deal with ourselves and others, we always consider, is it true, helpful? Is it important? Is it necessary? And is it kind? Divine Spirit, bless our congregation and center. Be with us as we serve you and reflect on your blessings on others and ourselves. Provide us with the financial means to keep our center in proper repair and to achieve expansion of your goals with us. Give us understanding and direction on achieving your goals. Divine Spirit, bless our impressive leader, Reverend Marion Morse. Take a bow, Reverend. She is our cynosure, acting as our connection between you and us, guiding us between the two with your grace. Help the congregation appreciate her service to you and to us. Fill her with your divine will and wisdom. Be by her side in her studies of your words and understanding of your intent. Protect her and her loved ones. Divine Spirit, bless our awesome practitioners. Provide them with your spiritual Shakti and allow them to pass your power on to all in need, including themselves. Direct them in your ways so that they may have a complete understanding of your wisdom. Assist them in the delivery of your blessings to others. Divine Spirit, bless our core council and volunteers. These helpful people are the earthly heart of our center and keep it running smoothly. Provide them with your perfect guidance and the resources to implement your vision for our center. Provide our center with a full set of volunteers. Let the volunteers be filled with desire to serve you and each other. Let the work required at our center be properly divided so that no one shoulders too much. Let all be able to voice when they need help and let the help be available. Divine Spirit, bless our musicians. They provide us such inspiration and happiness. Provide them with the inspiration in their musical studies and performances so that their music is always a perfect accompaniment to Reverend Miriam's message. Help us in expressing proper appreciation for their works. Bless our team, who manage the work and coordination of all activities at our center. Give them the will and the strength to go about implementing your work with happiness and exceptional success. We are a smooth, successful, ever-growing, blessed machine. And so it is.
So it is.
Oh, it is. Thank
you
you.
so much
Welcome.
for that. I love anything that has to do with space.
I could tell.
Star child here, yes.
I have a question. What about getting there through, what is it called?
Teleportation?
Universes and what is that called?
Wormholes?
No.
I had included
Astral projection?
according to Hindu cosmology, multiple universes were created at once. And in fact, they're destroyed every little over 4 billion years and recreated. But it's not just what we're talking about. It is multiple layers of universes.
Quantum physics.
Quantum physics, yes.
You gotta love physics. By the way, the US physics team is housed at UCSB for a few weeks, getting ready to compete in some sort of world physics tournament. I'm not sure
Wow.
Wow.
what that would look like.
I heard something about, um, the collider, the Hadron Collider or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
They plan on making a giant one that's even like 100 meters wide or something, or I don't know the metrics of this, but
This is
it's-
a
they're supposed
fusion
to-
effort.
they're supposed to be making a huger one, and I forgot where I was going with that, but it was fascinating to me, the idea that some of the stuff they're saying. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yes.
And they said that some of the experimentation may have jumped us into another parallel universe. I don't
Well,
know. It's a
I'll tell
possibility.
you, this made me think of something I read when I was, I think, 13. And they were talking about, well, how the heck do you do interstellar travel? It's just too far.
Mhm.
Do you,
Yeah.
it'd be several generations you'd arrive, but you'd be dead.
Yes.
So the way they explained it, they explained it here. We have the unit, here's us. We're going to be my lower right. How do you get from here to this corner? Well, you could travel like this, or you could somehow bend
A
space and
tesseract.
time.
A
Yeah.
tesseract from Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's one way of doing it.
You bend space and time. And is that possible according to Einstein? Absolutely.
There we have it. Because I
Yeah.
can't even imagine. I mean, when you showed the Oort cloud, all I knew is I wanted to go there so quickly. I wanted
Well,
I want to explore it. What is it?
Well, be careful. There may be Klingons out there.
Well,
This
anyway.
just makes me feel like I'm so glad I'm right here, right now.
Mhm.
We are glad you're here, right now,
Yes,
too.
we are too.
And I don't really want to go anywhere else.
I don't either. We'll send Elon Musk on his merry way, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I'm
could
looking
go.
at that
I have
space-
no desire to go to Mars. Okay.
That
No.
space station didn't look that fun. I mean, rather go to Hawaii.
All I can
Yeah.
think of is group dynamics, and they better be zen, is very loving and stuff. Are we ready for that, to live in like that?
Are we ready for that? Are we ready for about a 300-day trip to get there? Oh,
It would be like an avatar. They'd have to put you in a sleep capsule, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm like saying. I just saw that, by the way, the Way of
It's
Water.
nice.
It was really
was
nice.
great.
Nice movie.
Yeah.
I can watch it again and again, just the underwater scenes. To me,
Yeah.
that is the uncharted territory. Instead of
Absolutely.
going
I agree.
out there, let's master the oceans.
Yeah, and let's continue to pray for the healing of the oceans and all of the things that are going on right now. So there was a young man that was at Sibley's session on Sunday, and he was telling me there are groups right now praying on the ocean. And
oh,
they're doing
excellent.
ritual ceremony. So we'll just hold in with
And
that.
let's add that every week. I'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be nice.
So,
Just go to the
yeah.
ocean and just pray on it. Maybe we can have a field trip. Designate a day, go out there and pray over it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Too. All right, cool. Maybe
Let's do
after
it.
Sunday, Who knows?
I know, right? It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
By the way, Roxy, I won't be here on Sundays, so I can't help out.
Okay. But thank you.
I'll be
Denise
there.
is
So
back.
far. Denise is
Oh, are you
back.
going to be there?
Barbara's
Okay,
back.
so,
Okay,
If you
okay.
need
And then,
help, I'm
yeah,
here
thank
too.
you, Brian.
sure.
Great.
Thank you. Now, okay. Well then, thank you for this. Oh, I forgot to stop the recording.